Hello guys and welcome to Indian Ninja Gaming and welcome back to GMS Leaderboard 35. I keep trying to go to say welcome to Indian Ninja. Too much of a bad habit. Too much of a habit to say Indian Ninja Gaming. So first things first, I've done some digging today. Managed to get a little bit done. Not as much as I would have liked. I tried for longer than I actually dug for, but my PC went through several crashes again today. Did about 5 or 6 within the space of an hour, in fact. Hasn't since, and it's been about an hour since then. So I'm hoping, knock on wood, that it's done for tonight. But no, I've gone up by about, I can't remember what I had now. I think I've gone up by about 4k, give or take 1,000. So it wasn't too much. Who is Old Man Fuck the World? Or For the Win, sorry. That's probably what it is. It's someone cheering on Old Man. No one I'm recognizing. So tonight I am resetting my claim. It doesn't matter how far back I've gone. So right now, I'm dealing with the bottom half layer. Like the bottom, like so. You know me, I dig half, then I use the loader on the bottom pay on that half. Then I dig the back half and load the back half bottom pay. I'm currently loading the back half bottom pay here. This one is still untouched. And then I've got all of this left to go. So, I'm off from work tomorrow. So, I figure this is the best time, especially with my PC crashing the way it is. This is my best time to reset my map and get it done as quickly as I possibly can. So if I reset tonight, I can get it done tomorrow, and I'm hoping that'll be enough. Once again, I will smelt rather than sell at a loss to get as much money I need as I can for resetting. If I crash, I'll try to come back in. If I crash again after that, I don't know. Undecided. If I don't come back, I don't come back. But I'll try and keep going, guys. I will. Depends on how quickly the second crash is after the first, if it comes to that. So I hope everybody is well today. Oh, I almost had it. I almost had everything set up. There was one window I needed to tab over. There you go. Just to help me keep an eye on my activity feed on Twitch. I got a multi-chat window, you know, the restream one where it back and forth to chat. I've got my OBS, I've got my restream so I can keep an eye on my bitrate, my stream health, and how many people are watching where. And the new activity feed as well. No, don't do that to me. I'm guessing this is going to be the harder one to load onto. The last time I filled up my wash plant, I did fill its capacity to reset it to base 0. You know me, you know the drill. Morning hazard. What are we at? 44. PC is not great today. The space of about an hour after I got home and I tried to do some digging, it crashed about 5-6 times. Since then, nothing, and that's been over an hour, or just about over an hour. So I'm kind of hoping it's got it out of the system. It seems to do it this way. Like, it repeatedly does it in quick succession. Like a bunch of sneezes all at once, and then it does nothing for ages. So I'm hoping that today it is going to work. In fact, for the next couple of days, I'm really, really, really hoping. And there we go. Okay, let's turn everything on. Hey, baby. How you doing? Ooh, not great. There we go. Means this one needs a slight adjustment. Which means this one might be okay. Oh, this one slipped. Or is it the one at the top? Okay, that one's good. They should be good. Okay. I've come to a decision as well, guys. As long as I've got enough money in the bank to sustain my wages, I'm not going to wash any more gold after tonight until the final day of the leaderboard. It's either going to be a win or it's not. And honestly, keeping track of it is going to be less fun. Like, I'd rather have it more nail biting. Oh my god, have I done it? Have I done it? Ah, oh. Rather than, no, okay, got like 2 hours left, I'm not going to do it. I'd rather wait and not know until the end. Might make for a more interesting stream. But I'm just going to hoard buckets until then. Oh, the other side needs a top up. And to be honest, there's no point me refilling either of these. We're almost done down here. Everything else shouldn't be far behind. I'm guessing that swapped early. There we go. Oh, I've got to push that wall back somehow. It's all bowed. Bowed and bloated. Come on. There we go. Surprisingly, we got quite a few numbers over on YouTube versus Twitch today. I mean, we're not monumental amount of viewers overall, but usually Twitch outdoes YouTube. It's the other way around tonight. Hello, people over there in YouTube land. Good to see you guys. I haven't abandoned you all, don't worry. Twitch is not the new favourite. I love you both equally. I just need to figure out how to get my alerts. Figure out how to get myself signed in so I can set up my alerts for YouTube on Stream Elements, because it was screwing me around. Wouldn't let me log in under the YouTube. Wouldn't let me assign my YouTube channel. Ghost Hunter, hello. Welcome, dude. And hello again, Azard. At the moment, 3 on each line. I do have 2 more Franks over at, I think it's Old Arnold at the moment. Just in case they're needed. I just can't fit them on the claim unless I remove a vehicle. I can fit one on claim, I can't fit the other yet. I'll have to get rid of like my bulldozer or something. Alright, one more scoop and then we can go clean that gold. So there has been some activity at the bottom end of the... Oh, it looks like there's one more as well. Bottom end of the top 10 seasonal. I'll give you guys a look at that in a second. So, Federama has popped in on 10th spot, which means that he or she may not be done, which means knowing that Kagira's total is set, that's what I need to aim for. So I'm at 60 right now. I need 70 more thousand. So, what are we today? Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. That's 50k. Hopefully, just from the live streams. Assuming I do my 10k per stream. Means I need to do 20k off camera. I've got 159,977 ounces. Oh crap. I better stop Frank's. I messed that up. Turn that on, and now I can start that line of Franks up again. I just need to get those buckets back real quick. At least one of them, anyway. Oh, that's not bad for loader pay. You know what? I bet there's still a little bit more I can do down there with the loader. Swap these out before before we head over to the excavator again. Oh, either that or try and gnaw on this little side square for a moment. The easiest view I can do this in, sorry people. Especially as the FPS isn't helping. I'll reset that in a bit. I just want enough dirt to push through, swap out the buckets and everything. I can do my second clean out. it's slipping. No, Ghost Hunter. This is PC. I don't think Leaderboards is on console at the moment. There we go. If you watch my, where it says, oh, wrong button. If you look down where it says movement, all my controls are now keyboard and mouse. I dig with the control pad and I keyboard and mouse everything else. You're very welcome. Oh. Knocked my table there. Sorry guys if that translated through the mic. The DJ swapped before the mats did. That's strange. What the hell? So that gave me an ST twice. I swear it said ST twice. It did come through, did it, Azad? Sorry, guys. My apologies. Hey, Fanfus, you finished your seasonal for now. Well, I hope it's enough, dude. Everyone got quite sick, so oh, fair enough. Oh, I thought that was done. I wasn't paying attention to my notifications. See, that is crap compared to the last one I had. First one was better, this one not so much. Right. I'm going to shift this Frank back so I can get the rest of that other square without much problem. Would help if the cougar got out of the way. I know, let's deal to the FPS. Should be able to get most, if not all of this square, just like this with the one line for now. After that, we move on to 3200, 3200, 3400, and a 2800. Well, I hope everyone gets well soon, Fanfus. Stop grinding into that wall. Chomping into that wall. That's still reaching? Yes, it is. I mean, just about, but... Oh, do you know, I feel sorry for old man. Oh crap, how if I could see, wouldn't it? I might have to go back and do this for you guys. So, after tonight, hopefully I won't be cleaning another bucket until the final day. Old man, he is hanging right behind me on the leaderboards. Which means he's going to think that he's in the lead. And I have no idea how much I'm going to have in my buckets. And I'm just going to process them all in one chunk. You like the game? It is a good game, Ghost. Consoles do have their issues, but the devs are working hard to sort them out. Pre-warning. The dev team took over the game from the previous dev team, who left the consoles in complete shambles. They really, really did. When the dev team took over, this current dev team took over, consoles were unplayable, completely unplayable. So they've done a lot already, but they're kind of limited by such an old engine, the fact that it wasn't their coding in the first place, things like that. I believe they're outsourcing to people who know how to deal with consoles, etc., to help them out, help them get it done. So they are not ignoring console players. They are doing everything within their power to get it sorted as quickly as possible for you guys. It's sneaky, sneaky. To quote an Adam Sandler film, you underestimate the sneakiness, sir. I mean, obviously, Ghost, you need to be the right type of person to play a game like this. You know, you need to be a sim player, you need to enjoy a digging game, things like that. But I have, at present, 4,497.5 hours in this game. It sneaks up on you. You know what that'll do? The loader can take over from there. Diggy diggy. Just a few hours. I mean, it is over the years. Of course it is. I have nice Wolverstein. It does. It catches up with you so quick. You don't even realise. No, it doesn't. It doesn't feel like that at all. But someone calculated it for me at some point. If I played non-stop, back-to-back, every minute, without taking a break of my playtime, it would actually be like half a year. A very, very long time. It's like Final Fantasy VIII, right? Final Fantasy VIII was my gateway game to the Final Fantasy series. and it was 4 discs. And you know, once I played it to death, and I knew exactly what I was doing, where, when, how, getting everything I needed, you know, getting all the special cards for the card game and all of that. The first disc, 16 hours. And that's a good time. First disc I got completed within 16 hours of gameplay. And that was still actually considered a really good time. This, of course, was back on the PS1 or PSX. Before the port over to the Steam. If you want to try that game out, do not play the Steam port for Final Fantasy VIII. You cannot use your summons, your special summon things, you know, like Ifrit, Shiva, things like that. You cannot use them properly. Because you need to rapidly tap square or X, depending on the console you're on. Or the controller you're using, rather. And because it's on PC, and obviously you can macro buttons, they've actually limited throttle, so you can barely get any boost at all on it. They really screwed that up. So, you know, if I play it, I emulate. The graphics are for shit. Especially versus FF9, which is also PSX. But it is still one of my favourite Final Fantasy games out there. Come on, get off the wall. Thank you. Or get the angle is what I was meant to say. I got it off the wall, but it didn't have the angle I needed. I cleaved that pretty close to the line. That's not bad. That's a lot of time. Are you referring to like the 4,000 odd hours I said? Dude, that was long ago. That was over 5 minutes ago. You may not be watching live anymore. I read your message as soon as you wrote it, by the way. You may have fallen behind. Either refresh the stream or click the little dot next to the word live. If the dot is grey, then you're not live. If it's red, then you are. This is where I find out none of this has reached the plant. For some reason or another. Yeah, thanks autosave. Appreciate that you're saving, but poor timing every time. Didn't want that scoop. Right, I think one more and that wall is done. Yeah, there we go. To help me in the long run, I'm just going to take a few out of here and dump it on the floor. That will help me get a frank in there a little bit easier. Right, there we go. Let's get this out of the way. Assuming she wants to behave herself. But let's face it, you know. She's a bit of a predator, isn't she? She's a cougar. Women of that age rarely behave themselves. Right, plant. I screwed up big there. I dumped one of my buckets into the wrong wave table. I'll move that in a second. Oh! Shoot. Get there, quick! Good job too. Oh wait, no, from back where I was standing, that looked like it was in the 70s, not 20s. Right, let's try this again. Once more with feeling. With dignity. With style. With all the indie things. One of those things are not like the others. One of those things does not belong. No, I think all of those things don't belong, except for the indie things. Indie things for the win. And just think, guys, when a DLC is released and everybody is trying to discover new metas and figuring stuff out, you got all the new indie things to come. Yeah, I'm resetting mine at the end of, towards the end of this stream, Wolverstein. I'm off tonight, tomorrow. Sorry, off work tomorrow. So I'm gonna dedicate that tomorrow, my day tomorrow, to getting my claim prep done as quickly as possible. So even if I haven't cleared all of this section out, I'm still resetting. I'm going to need to at some point, and being off tomorrow is the best opportunity. Is it a day left or two? What, till the end of the leaderboard? Leaderboard ends on Sunday. Hey, Rasha. Yeah, 11 PM our time, Wolverstein. On Sunday. Or 1 minute to 11. It's almost like the leaderboards were made for me. The leaderboard starts typically just as I step through the door after work. And then it ends 1 minute before my usual stream ending time. do that first, because that one's gonna need, that one there is gonna need a lot of love. Screw him. I want it. I want top 10. No offense, Wolverstein. We've worked like a maniac today to try and catch up. Well, I've come to a decision. Okay. I might, depends on if how much money I got left over after my claim resets, but I might have to do a stream's worth, or you know, a few bars worth at the very least, to pay wages, depending on how much I got. But that aside, I plan on cleaning no gold after I've reset my map until the final day of the leaderboards. I don't want to watch the clock, so to speak. I want to find out right at the end if I've made it or not. So, word of warning. You know what? There's a sim game I've had for years, right? And back in the day, it didn't really do too well on my channel. But I didn't really have much of a following when I did it, and you know, wasn't really dedicated to sim games back then, and things like that. I might give it another try during the off season. Bit of a weird one. It's a perfect indie thing. It's called Viscera Cleanup Detail. I think it's got detail in the name. Let me double check that. Yeah, Viscera Cleanup Detail. Essentially, right, what the game is, imagine somebody's, I don't know, played a Call of Duty game, right, a Call of Duty Zombies. But in between games, like when they die and they start a new game, in between those two moments, we come in. And we actually have to clean up all the gore, you know, dispose of all severed limbs in a bucket, which then gets chucked into a furnace. You have to mop up all the blood to get rid of all the bullets. Stuff like that. think it'll be a nice little, not an everyday game, but once or twice a week on that one. Been a while since I've been back to it, like I said, and yeah, I wouldn't mind seeing how that does. The board will change anyway. Sure, people in the top 10 ain't putting through all the buckets they have. No, that's fair enough. But to be honest, we only need to worry about Fedorama, who's just jumped onto the board. Kagera, Mep, maybe Birch. Anyone above that, out of our reach. I think I was going to dig that one up. As crappy as it looks, I need access to this. Which I suppose for the moment means a single line of francs. Assuming I can reach over to it. Okay, I need to angle them a bit more. Alright, let's turn them on. Hold on. What the hell's happened here? Bad Frank. Oh. Guess I missed my mark on that one. The angle. I don't like the camera angle here. Alright, come on. So does anyone know, right, that guy who has like over 1,000 people watching his GMS streams, does he leaderboard? If so, do we know his name? Oh, that reminds me actually. I need to change something. No, he's just a noob playing it. It's a... Oh, he's a variety streamer. Oh, okay. So it's like when Dre tried it out. Give me a second here, guys. Just change my name. There we go. I'm not just on YouTube anymore, am I? And I can't say gaming on YouTube because it's gamer on Twitch. So. Okay, what's the time? An hour. I'm a little over my 10k goal at this point in the stream, so that's good. Any bonus on top of that is great. What I'm likely going to do is... Depends on how close to 11 the last clean out is. My normal stop time for my stream is 11 p.m. Although if say I do a clean out at 10:02, I normally stop there. But I'm not at work tomorrow, so around 11ish is when I'm going to stop digging, and then I'm going to sell my gold for the full price, and then try and get a new map. I'm looking at having somewhere in the 60 million range financially, if all goes to plan. So slightly longer stream tonight, guys. I swear to God, though, if any one of you jinxes me with my maps, I'm going to blame Rasha for it. Right, that's somewhere in the halfway range. Moving on. Yeah, well, I can't blame Billy Bob because I haven't seen him yet. So until then, I'll have to blame you, Rasha. I can't alienate my fans, can I? By blaming them. Can't blame my peaks. You're not jinxing anyone. You've got a map change to do as well. So, what? In other words, you're going to use me as a guide to find out how much you need. You believe in karma. I like Karma. She's a great stripper. I jinx you, I'll defo get a real bad map for my troubles. Oh no, wait, I should have more than 60 mil. Because... Oh, I thought that was really, really early. But it should be more than 60 million because the 60 million area. If I get the 10k ounces, gold prices are... What are the gold prices? They're over... They're quite high. Gold prices are actually quite high at the moment. They're like almost 400k a bar. $1,200, ignoring the 61, $1,200 a bar, or an ounce, sorry. So that would be about 12 million and change. Oh yeah, while I'm here. Just out of curiosity. Jig, dozer, shaker, and another overseer. The sheer number of overseers that have applied this leaderboard. Holy crap. Is that final mechanic ready to level up? He is. Boom. Hey, look, we'll see. I don't think it would matter too much if he tried to put a jinx on me. Hardly any of these guys would do it like in fluent Scottish. Basically, no one will be able to understand you. Okay, I'm going to need to put some more in there then. Yeah, you can tell this thing has moved. Subtitles. He's chomping at this section. Why not? Alright. Enough twerking. You're not on the clock right now. I mean, you are, but not that kind of on the clock. Frank, no one wants to see you shake your builder's bum like that, right? Trust me. Even the cougar's not interested in that shit. Your milkshake makes everyone run for a mile. Alright? Trust me on that. Don't bring them to the yard. Oh, it's going to be a good one. I think we were somewhere around 2600 or something like that, weren't we? I can't remember. You know what though? I remember when Nighthawk, a full 3 swap clean out, a good one, was like 900 ounces. Like that was, oh my god, that's an awesome clean out. 3 swaps. I think they increased the gold totals to help people move through the claims faster on the leaderboard. Like those who aren't very good at keeping up. No. No. I mean, that's fair enough. They tried to make the game fairer to all. Frank, I told you the cougar doesn't want you. Leave it alone. Oh my god, right. Today at work. So we've got a Halloween music playlist going over the, the store speakers. And for some reason, the first Men in Black, the song from the first Men in Black film come on. You know, the one sung by Will Smith. I was quite shocked. I was like, oh my god. Can you hear, someone who was standing next to me at the time was like, can you hear that? That takes me back. But what? She couldn't quite hear. I went, can't you listen? It's the Men in Black song. And then an 18-year-old standing next to me turned around and said, what's Men in Black? That made me feel my age. No, Russia, not Wild Wild West. The first song he did. One for Men in Black. Check my Discord. I must say I've never ever seen it glitched out that much. Can I post? Can I show the guys? I only ask because it's obviously, even if I enlarge it, it's within the DM. So yeah. All right, guys. So you know when your little character's trying to escape, like the front end loader and things like that. Look at this one. He just launched himself balls first into the back end of the dump truck. That you will be mine. Oh dear. Balls. It gives a whole new meaning to balls to the walls. Build this one up a bit first before I start contributing to the second line. Also means I need to double check. Make sure that's going through. No, that's shifted. Oh, it's just about making it. And now it's not at all. What the hell? That's better. I love my little fast travelling around system that I do. I can get to almost any vehicle I want as quickly as I need to. On this one, just to make sure it doesn't run dry. I don't know if I can be bothered to get that spine. Got it. I'm about to move over again anyway, so So, to keep up with my aim for the end of stream, or my 11 p.m, which is my usual finish time, 10k ounces, I need 5k in the next, to hit the 5k mark in the next 20 minutes. I should do better than that. Or at least haven't done a clean out and be putting dirt in for the next at that point. So I'm a little ahead of where I need to be, which is good. And my PC doesn't seem to have crashed again yet, so obviously. So I'm hoping then that that series of crashes I had earlier after work means it's ready to not crash for a few days again, which seems to be its only pattern with the crashes. I still can't believe it waited out a week to do it. That was the longest we've had yet. I think there's something wrong with me. We're nearly 2 hours into the stream and I haven't touched my coffee. Starting to feel the effect. I was starting to feel that there was too much blood in my caffeine level. I don't know, Wolverstein, do you like instant coffee or do you like powdered coffee that, you know, gets used in a machine? Oh yeah, yeah, I remember you saying actually you hate coffee. If it doesn't come in a cheap stomach, he's not interested. How the That's like 39% it swapped at. It's getting worse. Yeah, yeah, I remember having that conversation with you, dude. I can, that's like my party trick. I can actually eat a spoonful of coffee. I mean, there comes a time when it becomes like rock solid hard. That's when I spit it out. You know, all the goodness is gone. You sit there chewing it like chewing tobacco. Not that I've ever tried chewing tobacco. Oh, a nice little 40%er. And there is the 5k ounces I need for the halfway point. Still another 15 minutes till that time. So doing good, doing good. Pulling away from old man. Still got another 9k to go to Millet Eye. We're not going to see that position move. If all goes to plan... Oh, I breached 100k. Go me. If all goes to plan, we're not actually going to see me push past Millet Eye. Not until the final day. That's a lot of ounces. I don't usually do that unless I've done like 4,000 to 4,500 yards. I see you, Frankie. Shake your little ass. No, I didn't say I cheated. It just means I've had some really good cleanouts. And think about it, right? That's only about 15 minutes off camera. All of the rest of it's been on stream. When at work, when somebody orders using the McDonald's app, the first name that they put in on the app it gets printed off on their order ticket on our side, on the staff side of things. And I had to take one up to the table service today, and the name on it was Ken. I came this close to asking the woman with him if she was Barbie. And then I remember, didn't they break up? Didn't she hook up with like a G.I. Joe or something? Oh god, though, right? When they're at the till, when they order at the till and they've used their code from the My McDonald's app and everything, we've got to confirm with them that it's the right name, just to make sure we didn't accidentally do the code and assign it to someone else. And the other day, I legitimately had to ask somebody, "Are you my arse?" Because they had put the name as my arse. You get forced to watch that movie with your daughter. Oh, my arse? Nah, I'm guessing you mean Barbie girl. I'll tell you what, I would rather be dragged over broken glass and cigarette butts than watch that. I'd rather watch the spinning monkeys for 12 hours. Hey, Cass. I'll tell you what, Wolverstein, you want to get your own back on her? Look up the song on YouTube, Barbie Girl by Jonathan Young. He does like a metal album, he does a metal cover of it, he's forced into it by his fans, and he looks fucked off the entire time. It sounds so dodgy to hear someone in a metal way of doing it, going like, you can dress you. Well, I can't. Sorry, I'm not very good at doing it, but you can brush my hair, undress me, and beware. Sorry, I'm really no good at doing that, but that just sounds so dodgy. Jonathan Young, he's done a lot of really decent metal covers. Did some for Dragon Ball as well. I tried getting when my daughter was not young, not as young as I was when I enjoyed the film, but around 10ish. I tried to get her. I tried to see what she thought of my favourite childhood film, The Neverending Story. And she was enjoying it, ish. You know, for the most part. You know, it wasn't it was an I don't hate it kind of experience for her up until the point where the horse died. Yeah, that one. That's where I'm at the moment, Cass. But I've decided, unless I need to do a quick clean out and sell it for money after the map reset, I'm not going to clean any gold until the final day. I don't want to sit there. I don't want to be like clock watching the totals. At this point, I'm either going to make it or I'm not. I'm going to try, certainly, but why not add a little bit more excitement to it? Yeah, no, I don't care. I'm not doing it to be sneaky. I'm doing it as like a final flair, you know. I don't want to know. I don't want to see how I'm doing after each clean out. What if it gets to a point, like say Sunday, right? It gets to a point near the beginning of, or I start the stream at the beginning after having tried digging all day, and it's like, okay, guys, look, we're here. It's the final stream. I need like 20,000 ounces still. I'm not going to make it. That's going to be a really shit stream. So, I'm not going to know until like towards the end of the leaderboard. You know, if I don't make it, we'll be watching the totals as we go. You'll be like, oh, no, that was so close. Well then, yeah, sorry, not made it, but I'm going to keep digging today anyway. See just how close I'm going to get. Exactly, Cass, exactly. For the drama. Okay, what the fuck is going on with these jigs? It says 99%, but it's not 99%. It's 89% a bucket. It's not even swapping 10% early anymore. Actually, no, I do need to go back down there. No. Look. The jigs. Oh, I'm going to have some coffee here, roll a cig real quick and everything like that. Take the opportunity. But the jigs, they, I've seen them swap at 5%. I've seen them swap appropriately. And I've seen them swap at 10%. But now they're passing 10%. Those two jigs swapped at 11% short. I missed that on Wolverstein, sorry. Don't know, mate. Margot, Robbie, bro. If I made up for the experience, fair enough. Well, no, look. Here's the thing, right? I don't know if that's the case, Cass, because the bucket says 99% in the Nuggetator. But if it was 99%, then those two buckets in the wavetable would have said 98%, not 89%. It's not quite 45. It's 44.5% per bucket. So it actually says 44% with a single bucket in there for me now. Obviously, it doesn't register the 0.5%. Yeah, but it's not swapping at 45%. That's what I'm saying. It's not saying 90, it's saying 89. So it's going past that point. It's getting worse than the 10% early. That's what I'm trying to get at. Calm down, Frank. It needs a tiny bit more chuck through. Swap, I might as well do that now real quick before I turn off the other line. It doesn't, no, I get that, Cass, but it doesn't usually stop at 89. It usually does the 90. That's what I'm trying to say. So it's actually less than what it usually registers for me. I'm going to have to go smelt a bar soon. So just clean out, head to town, smelt a bar, come back and the dirt glitch will be fixed. You know, actually, I can. That's going to be enough to do the thing. And that the DST doesn't always happen either. So I think that might be something to do with the gold bonus. Well, while that's travelling, wait. Oh, they haven't even all swapped yet. Oh. I can swap out the ones that have been done. You know what? Screw it. Sometimes it does do it in one bucket. I can't remember if it's during a day or what factor it is that changes it, but I remember the times it did change made me think it was gold bonus when it didn't do it all in one bucket. And if you actually go along, like if you have it only one bucket up there and it swaps 3 grills in but doesn't do the final grill, you manually scoop that final grill into it, it doesn't actually all fit in that one bucket. Yeah, that's what I've just said. No, no, it's all good, dude. It's all good. I got that. I'm used to people typing after something after I've said it and it being the same thing because of the YouTube delay. Bottom line is, it's really annoying. It has its moments. That's better. Not fantastically better, but it is better. You know, I really, really can't wait for this leaderboard to be over. And I don't just mean because, you know, the struggle I've had or, you know, trying to catch up or the PC issues or anything like that. I really want the DLC to be released. I mean, sure, I've tested it and stuff, but I wanna be able to talk about it with you guys. Well, we don't actually have a date yet. All we know is it'll either be November or December. Because they promised it to us in fourth quarter. Well, here's the thing: we legitimately don't know the date. The testers, they genuinely haven't told us. No, no, no. They honestly haven't. They've not told us. But I reckon it's going to be between leaderboards. The reason I think that, look how many issues the minis caused on the release. This will give them the time to fix anything that arises that we couldn't find during testing. Now I know that one, Cass. I wear steel take out boots myself. Is he on the beard? No, he is 25k away. Or I don't know, 15k? No, 20. He's closer than me. Yeah, 25k. Do you know your seasonal total on your current attempt? Cass is 11th, and I'm going to say he will have seen the leaderboard and jump. Are you hoarding, Cass? You're done with your seasonal, okay. Oh, fair enough. So you can't even stream either. Oof. That must be killer on your schedule. No, I can imagine. So out of curiosity, guys, right, so you guys are obviously sim players. There's a game I've had for a long time. I streamed it a long time ago, long time ago. I was thinking about coming back, but I had like, you know, next to no followers, etc. back then, and I was thinking about doing it in the off season. Take a look at the game and tell me what you think about it. It's called Viscera Cleanup Detail. I mean, it's not going to be an everyday game. It'll be like, I don't know, 1 or 2 a week or something like that, but it's a nice chill game. Especially the Christmas version of it, which they released as a separate game, which is weird, but still. Well, you're paying, bro. I'm roughly the same distance from home. Unfortunately, I haven't made it home in well over a decade. Ooh. Homesickness must be real for you, dude. Sorry to hear that. What do you miss more, Glasgow or Nessie? Glasgow. Are you one of the believers of Nessie? Just out of curiosity, no judgment, you know. You missed having full-blown conversations where every second word is a cuss word. Well, I thought you got that with Billy Bob. Billy Bob? I thought you got that with Billy Bob. Nah, I don't believe in it. That's fair enough. I don't. I mean, not in the fact, right, so, you know, the idea of that type of dinosaur could have gotten trapped is potentially believable. But then for that dinosaur to have either lived for however many millions of years it was, or be like an asexual, whatever it is, one where it can lay its own and fertilize its own eggs type of dinosaur, and then give birth, it would only have to, it would literally lay one egg a year. Otherwise, there'll be so many more sightings. And for it to successfully do that and not die out its race is so... The odds against that, I mean, you've got better luck surviving in space without a helmet. Yeah, you know, it's definitely not a tourist attraction or anything. Go check it out, guys. After that, go look up the Yeti. Bigfoot. I mean, I swear he lived with the Hendersons for a while. And of course, there's always the Bermuda Triangle. Not heard from Azad for a while. He must actually be working. Get in there. Roughly an hour and a half of digging left, guys, and then I will be choosing my new map. This is where my computer's like, second I get to 10k ounces, it shuts down, or you know, I just get to the tablet and the computer shuts itself down. Like, haha, screw you, buddy.